Welcome to parents, family, friends, and faculty of our graduates to this prestigious event, and as well to welcome our honored guests. I would like to inform all of you that today's event will be streaming live on the Roches Marbella website, so that we know that all parents, friends, and family around the world that are not able to be here today are accompanying us in this joyous occasion. Please note that in case of emergency, the nearest fire exits are at your rear and to your left, and thank you for respecting the ceremony by turning your telephones on silent. Today's welcome speech will be delivered by Mr. José Luis Hernández, Tourism Counselor of the Marbella Town Hall. Today's opening speech will be delivered by Mr. Carlos Vogeler, Executive Secretary, Members Relations, and Regional Director of the Americas of the United Nations World Tourism Organization. The ceremony will be presided by our CEO and General Director, Mr. Carlos Díaz de la Lastra, and by our Academic Director, Ms. María José Aparicio, together with the faculty of Roches Marbella. One of Roches Marbella's unique values is, without a doubt, its multicultural richness. During 2014, we've had over 64 different nationalities on our campus. This year's graduates maintain the internationality as they come from 29 countries: Armenia, Austria, Argentina, Belarus, Belgium, Brazil, China, France, Germany, Italy, Latvia, United Kingdom, India, Indonesia, the Philippines, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Syria, Turkey, Ukraine, Vietnam, Mexico, Morocco, Portugal, Russian Federation, Serbia, Romania, and Spain are present today with us within our graduates. At today's ceremony, you will witness the presentation of awards to, Egypt, of our 31st class of our postgraduate diploma in hotel management, and the presentation of awards to our 21st class of Bachelor in Business Administration and Hospitality. Ladies and gentlemen and honored guests, could I please ask you to stand to welcome our graduating students of autumn 2014.
everyone. My name is Yoonmi Kim, and I have the honor to be today's Master of Ceremony. Dear students, faculty, authorities, ladies and gentlemen, you may now be seated. The closing ceremony is now in session. Welcome to the 37th closing ceremony of the Roches Marbella. I have the pleasure of introducing Mr. Carlos Diaz de la Lastra, General Manager of the International School of Hotel Management, La Roches Marbella. Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos a la 37ª ceremonia de clausura de la Roches Marbella. Tiene la palabra don Carlos Díaz de la Lastra, director general de la Escuela Internacional de Alta Dirección Hotelera La Roches Marbella.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, dear students, we are here to honor you and honor your achievements. It is an achievement you have truly earned. Congratulations, and congratulations as well your parents, family, and sponsors who have supported you through your studies. You who have successfully achieved a hard period of studies, practical work, and immersion in the core of the hospitality industry, and we are now welcoming you into your professional life. Our goal and mission were to provide you with the highest quality education for your professional career, but we also hope to have been able to accompany you in your personal growth during these years by showing you that personal values such as humility, discipline, responsibility, and concern for the good of others are also important attributes for your future as leaders of an industry based on service and attention to people. Now you are ready to face this life challenge. You are ready to succeed in management careers in today's dynamic world of international hospitality and business in general. On behalf of Roches Marbella, we would like to thank you for entrusting your education to us. As Arnold Henry Glasgow once said, one of the main goals of education should be to broaden the windows through which we see the world. I am sure that your education at Roches Marbella, with an international training programs, living with over 60 different nationalities, and opening up the possibilities of professional and personal experience in all concerns of the world, has met these goals. Let me also take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank the commitment and dedication of the entire faculty and staff. For them, today is also an important and satisfying day. Thank you and congratulations. I am honored and proud to be part of this group of professionals. With the involvement of our dedicated faculty and staff, the worldwide reputation of our university, ranked once again at the most prestigious in Spain and among the top worldwide, with the success of our alumni around the world, you have no doubts made the right choice. Students today, alumni forever. From today, you have become members of for life of the Roches Marbella Alumni Association, a strong professional and social network that relies on you to stay alive and dynamic. We encourage you to keep the links not only with the school and its faculty, but also with your classmates. Your actions and your sense of belonging will continue building up the reputation of your university. As the Roches Marbella students, today you also become part of the Laureate International Universities Network. And as our mission states, Laureate International University students, family, alumni, and industry, as well as the employees who hire our graduates, are making a positive difference as communities around the world. Education does change the world. It changes the people that will change the world. When our students succeed, countries prosper and societies benefit. Dear students, this is your time. I take this opportunity to thank you for your support throughout your time at Roches Marbella. You, our students, are our most important asset. Good luck, keep in touch, and congratulations for your achievements. Thank you.
have the pleasure of introducing Mr. José Luis Hernández, Tourism Counselor of Marbella Town Hall. Tiene la palabra el concejal delegado de Turismo del Ilustrísimo Ayuntamiento de Marbella, don José Luis Hernández.
Muchísimas gracias. Thank you very much. It's an honor for me to be here once again. It's a prestige for Marbella, the possibility of having with us Le Roche School in our city. And it is a prestige for us to know that so many international students are going to work worldwide, being formed here in Marbella and with somehow part of Marbella in your hearts. Now you're going to allow me to address the audience in Spanish, since this is an official act, and at the end I will have some other words for you in English. So thank you very much. En nombre del Ayuntamiento de Marbella, quiero agradecer a Le Roche una vez más la oportunidad que nos brinda de estar presente en una ceremonia tan bonita como esta, que tiene además un contenido no solo profesional, sino emocional para estudiantes que se han formado en nuestra ciudad, que de alguna manera, cuando ahora comiencen su carrera profesional, van a llevar también a Marbella en su corazón. Y es un verdadero prestigio para la ciudad el hecho de tener una escuela tan buena y tan reconocida y reputada internacionalmente como Le Roches Marbella. Yo creo que es especialmente importante en el ámbito del turismo, en cualquier ámbito profesional de la vida, pero particularmente en el ámbito del turismo, la calidad en la formación. Y el hecho de poder tener una escuela que en el ámbito del turismo exporte internacionalmente calidad que se genera en España, fuera del país, creo que es algo muy importante. Pero si importante es la formación, mucho y más importante es quizá luego a la hora de trabajar, y esto es algo que deben de tener muy presente los estudiantes, la calidad en el desempeño del trabajo. Es muy importante tener unos buenos conocimientos, pero es quizá aún más importante el compromiso personal a la hora de aplicarlos en el día a día. Y en ese sentido, creo que una de las principales enseñanzas que debéis de llevaros de esta ciudad de Marbella y en vuestro futuro profesional es lo importante que es la calidad en la atención a todos los que os rodeen. En el ámbito profesional, la calidad en la atención al cliente es fundamental para un buen desarrollo de la carrera profesional, pero yo recomendaría que ese trato en la calidad al cliente lo hicierais extensivo no solo a la figura del cliente, sino también a la figura de los compañeros de trabajo, a la figura de los subordinados que vayan a trabajar con vosotros y también a la figura de vuestros superiores. Tener unos buenos conocimientos formativos e intelectuales a la hora de desarrollar un trabajo es muy importante, pero la calidad humana es quizá el factor diferencial que puede hacer derivar una carrera que puede ser buena en una carrera de rotundo éxito. Por eso, desde el Ayuntamiento de Marbella, os queremos dar esta recomendación. Aprovechad la oportunidad que se os ha brindado de tener unos conocimientos y una formación apoyada en un título de prestigio, pero sobre todo, tened ese compromiso personal a la hora de desarrollar vuestra carrera personal y profesional con el cliente y con el entorno de trabajo en todos sus ámbitos. No me voy a extender mucho más, quizá para nosotros lo más importante es, como decía en un principio, el hecho de que toda esta hornada de nuevos estudiantes van a ser embajadores de Marbella por todo el mundo. Yo creo que eso es especialmente importante y sí que os rogamos que en el futuro sigáis manteniendo un contacto a través de la escuela con nuestra ciudad, que seáis activos embajadores de una ciudad que os ha aportado algunas cosas, pero que sobre todo vosotros la habéis aportado a ella con vuestra presencia y que desde luego cumpláis con orgullo ese papel que de alguna manera os rogamos que desarrolléis desde el Ayuntamiento de Marbella, que es el papel de embajadores de Marbella. And now just to finish, one back to you all. You've been during a year or maybe some more time here in our city, and it's important for us for you to know that it's our pride to know that you are going to be our ambassadors worldwide, and we hope to see you soon again in the future, but it's important for us for you to know that what we expect from you is to become our ambassadors worldwide in the world of tourism and outside the world of tourism. So thank you very much, congratulations, and see you soon. Thank you.
I have the pleasure of introducing Ms. María José Aparicio, Academic Director of the International School of Hotel Management, Le Roches Marbella. Tiene la palabra doña María José Aparicio, directora académica de la Escuela Internacional de Alta Dirección Hotelera Le Roches Marbella.
Good morning, Mr. Díaz de la Lastra, distinguished guests, faculty and staff of Roches Marbella, families, friends, graduates, postgraduates. First of all, I would like to extend my sincere congratulations to the graduates and postgraduates. And I also would like to express my admiration for your parents, sponsors, and faculty of Roches Marbella who have supported your learning to this day. At Roches, as part of Laureate International Universities, our mission is to make quality higher education accessible to young people all around the world, so young people around the world can find their dreams. And Mr. Díaz de la Lastra has said before, it is a mission that we believe made the world a better place, because when our students succeed, communities benefit and countries prosper. At Roches, we are committed to helping our students achieve success by creating a learning environment that develops, motivates, employment-ready graduates. We are dedicated to experiential learning, offering a careful blend of art and science, technical ability and creativity, precise skills and professional attitude. At our university, curricula are designed and reviewed in collaboration with professions for different career fields, ensuring that our students receive the education that both job market and society demands. In addition, in order to guarantee that our students receive an optimal level of training, we offer them the best faculty and tailored learning, as well as support all times through their learning process. At Roches, you graduates and postgraduates have learned with the highest standard of education within the world of hospitality. The school have impacted your behavior, attitude, and approach to the hospitality and the sense of service. You have been exposed to a broad range of courses covering the interrelated areas for the hospitality by means of theoretical and practical work within the university and by regular periods of internship. Your intellectual abilities have been further developed through the general education components. During your stay in Marbella, you have learned the knowledge and skill required for the pillars, for the basis of the industry, for food and beverage and room division. But you have learned something more. You have learned business, marketing, finance, human resources, but even you have received something more important than a series of knowledge, of skills. You have learned how to develop your critical thinking. You have learned how to look for information and how to validate it. You learn the main values of the industry. I'm talking about service attitude, teamwork, respect for the multiculturalism, and business ethics. The international environment at the school, with more than 60 different nationalities, have promoted awareness and understanding of national and cultural differences, and encourage you to work together in a team in order to improve your interpersonal skills. Graduates, postgraduates, you may therefore embark upon your careers with confidence, armed with knowledge, basic experience, and interpersonal skills, which allow you to successfully face career challenges. How many times I heard that a hotel director have to be like a conductor, as an orchestra conductor? And I cannot be more agree. But leaders in challenging times have to be a different kind of conductor. Be aware that time of crisis, not only orchestras play classical music, can play other kind of music. And in order to be able to play this kind of music, you have to be flexible, creative, innovate, and sometimes you have to improvise. But I'm trying to tell you that you have received the education, the best education and training required for the industry. And for that reason, you are prepared to become, in the future, the leaders for the 21st century. Don't forget that our industry, more than other, is a people-driven industry. We are talking about colleagues, subordinates, and clients. Please keep this in mind every single minute during your future professional life, because every time that you implement a plan, a new strategy, this will be done for people. And a plan that can be perfectly done in paper can fail because an inappropriate communication strategy or for a lack of motivation. And just my last 2 words. Good luck. Good luck for your personal and your professional future. Keep in touch. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
I have the pleasure of introducing Mr. José Manuel Soler, Director of Student Services and Operation of the International School of Hotel Management de Roches Marbella. Tiene la palabra don José Manuel Soler, Director de Servicios a Estudiantes y Operaciones de la Escuela Internacional de Alta Dirección Hotelera de Roches Marbella.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, good morning. Today's closing ceremony, as I mentioned earlier, is a very big celebration for us, and it's a special day of recognition to our students amongst their family and friends. We would like to take today's occasion to recognize people that have made outstanding and significant contributions to our community and to the hospitality industry through the Roches Marbella Awards. The Roches Marbella Awards are categorized into 2 different recognitions. The first recognition is the Roches Marbella Way of Life Award. Students, if you know this, you can say it with me. Roches Marbella is not just a school, it's a way of life. It's a spirit that animates daily your life in Marbella, the spirit of teamwork, the spirit of solidarity, and the spirit of service. The following award recognizes those students who have portrayed the essential values of our school through the spirit and soul that drives our actions in terms of teamwork, the individual commitment to group efforts through solidarity, the delivery of service with passion and excellence. We are very happy to say that this award nomination is always very difficult, as many of our students truly portray these values and carry them forward. I would like to point out, before announcing the winner of this year's award, 2 nominees that were among the top 3. Students that have made a positive impact in our way of life during their time at Le Roche. Margarita Tiso, Agata Viktorova, thank you very much for your efforts and commitments that will always remain. Amongst other achievements, your leadership and involvement and the creation of the Sustainability Club with your other colleagues is without a doubt an example that defines our values. We will make sure that you will carry your legacy forward. Thank you. So, for the winner of this year's Way of Life Award, I would like to invite Mr. Moeed Shah, Head of Practical Operations, who will give the award on our behalf. The Way of Life Award 2014 goes to a person that lives these values of teamwork, solidarity, and service with passion and excellence. As they describe him, they are in his blood. No task is too big, no task is too small for this person, and he will deliver what is asked for in a timely manner with the utmost professionalism. We fondly remember this person when he started his service year in 2011, where he already demonstrated that the values of hospitality were already instilled in him. And throughout his years with us at Le Roche, his positive attitude and spirit of service have been consistent. Wine lover, coffee expert, gastronomically driven, and with a great future ahead, even in hospitality education, due to his passion for people, it's our honor to award Mr. Paulo Martiniago.
Congratulations, Paolo, and thank you. The second recognition tonight, this morning, is the Roches Marbella Mentor Award. This award recognizes teachers or student mentors who have had a significant impact on the lives of our current and future professionals in the hospitality industry, from course design to lecturing, innovation through e-learning to research supervision, or practical sessions to demonstrations. For this recognition, I would like to invite Mr. John Loity, Postgraduate Program Manager, to deliver this award. It is our pleasure today to deliver this award to a special person amongst us all. This person has been with La Roche for over or almost 10 years and has been a key contributor to our success, quality, and particularly to our NIASC accreditation. In the words of his colleagues, this person is kind and gentle, sensitive to other people's feelings, goes beyond giving advice. He's very exigent with himself, but generous to others. He facilitates and encourages knowledge and is a strong pillar of support to our faculty. This person sacrifices his spotlight and gives it to others for them to shine. But today is the moment that this light shines on him. He can run a marathon faster than anyone in this school while coordinating the reading club, and all in silence. Please welcome Mr. Alberto Garcia. I will pass the word back to our Master of Ceremony. Thank you.
We now have the pleasure of introducing Mr. Carlos Vogeler, Executive Secretary, Members Relations, and Regional Director for the Americas at World Tourism Organization, who will deliver today's opening speech. Tiene la palabra Don Carlos Vogeler, Director Secretario Ejecutivo de Relaciones con los Miembros de la Organización Mundial de Turismo, quien pronunciará la lección de clausura.
Thank you. Dear students, faculty members, Carlos Díaz de la Lastra, María José Aparicio, authorities, I suppose there are some still left in the room, ladies and gentlemen, it is really an honor and a great pleasure for me to be with you today in this ceremony, for many reasons. One, because you have invited the World Tourism Organization, specialized agency of the United Nations for Tourism. Two, because of my deep vocation for education and university life. And here in this ceremony, one feels really the soul of what all this means. This ceremony where the awards and the credentials will be provided to the 21st class of the Bachelor in Business Administration Hospitality and the 32nd class of the Postgraduate Diploma in International Hotel Management. And I would like to bring you greetings from the international community of tourism, which we represent as the UN Organization for Travel and Tourism. The British philosopher Bertrand Russell used to say that what most human beings really want to attain is not necessarily knowledge, but certainty. Gaining real knowledge, he said, requires taking risks and keeping the mind open. But most people prefer to be reassured rather than to learn the complex and often unsettling truth about anything. The new graduates and postgraduates of this very prestigious institution of La Roche, to whom we are honoring today together with the faculty team, have fortunately proven that what they are seeking is knowledge, and not necessarily certitude. And I am sure that throughout their studies, they have learned not to be certain of anything, and ready to face uncertain world in a constant process of transformation, but yet acquiring as much knowledge as possible. Dear students, you have chosen to embark in one of the most dynamic and thriving economic activities of modern world, full of opportunities and also challenges. And I would like to congratulate you all for that and welcome you to this extraordinary $1 trillion sector, accounting for 9% of GDP, as you already know, 30% of total exports of services, and what is even more important, 1 in every 11 jobs worldwide. Actually, the first 10 months of this year, 2014, are showing a very robust growth of more than 5% in international tourism, which is, I must admit, well above our own projections. And this is going to take us to a year-end record of more than 1.1 billion international tourists crossing borders around the world, confirming for 5th consecutive year the recovery of tourism after the financial crisis. This is clearly a time where travel and tourism is playing a prominent role in today's globalized world. A very complex, interlocking, interdependent network across which capitals, goods, ideas, and information are permanently flowing, and where people are moving faster and more than ever before. This process of globalization offers enormous opportunities for multilateral exchanges in different fields, in economics, in trade, in investment, finance, science and technology, environmental protection, culture, sports, but mainly people-to-people exchange. We are indeed in the age of mobility. Millions of people traveling the world, traveling within their own countries. In pursuit of what? In pursuit of experiences, of knowledge, of opportunities. And we see this changing world, with China emerging as the first outbound destination, outbound market, with many emerging destinations competing and coming up. But we must not forget that if tourism is an important engine for development and economic growth, it is also a very powerful instrument for social and intercultural relations, and consequently, for world peace. Many of us, not so many I can see in the room, but some of us, belong to the Cold War generation. This generation lived a time where good and evil were clearly identified by stereotypes, and Europe was separated by an Iron Curtain. This very simplistic view of stereotypes was quite common in that society in which we were educated, and responded to dogmatic and radical ways of seeing things with, we must admit, certain doses of ignorance. In a management conference that I attended some years ago, I had the opportunity of hearing from General Colin Powell, which at that time was the US advisor for defense. In his encounter with President Gorbachev, he was sharing with us that encounter, and he was telling us how President Gorbachev, looking at General Powell's eyes, was telling him, "General, I'm afraid that you will have to find another enemy because the Cold War is going to be over, and I am no longer going to be your enemy." And General Powell was telling us, "I felt so frustrated because we, as military, needed to have an enemy. Otherwise, we are out of business." After the fall of the Berlin Wall, which we just celebrated the 25th anniversary a few weeks ago, and the subsequent social changes that it brought with it, including European new geopolitical map, in today's society, although we still face too many territorial and political conflicts in the world, the truth is that we have now clearly identified common enemies, no longer two different blocks. And those common enemies can be found in elements such as those that try to impose their law and destroy humankind. You find them in exclusion, prejudice, racism, xenophobia, fanatism, and intolerance. Quoting Bertrand Russell again, he said, "The whole problem with the world is that the fools and the fanatics are always so certain of themselves, and wiser people are full of doubts." And you might be wondering why I'm telling you all this when I should be talking about travel and hospitality and your future careers. Well, allow me, it is precisely because tourism not only contributes significantly to economic development, as all these important figures illustrate, and job creation, and it improves the living conditions of people, but also because it has become an amazing social and cultural phenomenon. The exchanges that take place when people travel the world, the experience of a tourist visiting a new place, embracing the culture and interacting with the local people, is a phenomenon that allows us to define tourism as the first industry for peace, building bridges and opportunities for businesses and cultural exchanges, and contributing to tolerance and the acceptance of each other's differences. Tourism has proven to be an excellent way to make us more tolerant and respectful, showing us to accept those differences and learn from each other. And I promise you, in your future career, you will witness many cases that illustrate this. Our sector has indeed seen an extraordinary growth in the last decades, impacting our economies. But in reality, that is only a small part of the story. Because the most important part lies precisely in the communities and the people that have seen their lives transformed by tourism. Don't forget that behind tourism's impressive numbers, there are people, and everyone has its own story. Waiters, cooks, tour guides, taxi drivers, artisans, travel agents, carriers, maids, millions of people servicing others, building up a great chain, which makes tourism what it really is, a people-to-people industry. And you, dear students, as leaders, will have the responsibility not only of motivating, but moreover, of inspiring those people. In your career, you will have to confront many situations, forcing you to take decisions without fear, but obviously with precaution. Seneca taught us that it is not that we do not dare when things are difficult. It is rather that we make them more difficult when we do not dare. Global tourism trends present us a globalized, growing, and changing environment, probably one of the most fascinating stages of development of humankind, but also one of the most difficult to manage, demanding new personal skills as a constant adaptation process and loss of fear to the unknown. You will be facing various types of challenges: the evolution of the world's economy, the impact of technology, the unknown forms of competition, demographic and consumer changes, but above all, the need to manage growth in a responsible and a sustainable manner. Regarding the economy, both the World Bank and the IMF have referred recently to what they called an even mediocre recovery of the financial situation. ILO, the International Labour Organization, tells us that we still need 200 million jobs to regain pre-recession levels. And we always have permanently the threat of the volatility of oil prices that impacts directly our sector. Technology has shifted control of the market from the producers to the consumers and has revolutionized the distribution channels with social media and many other ways. In terms of demographics, as the world reaches 7 billion people, more than 50% of them concentrated in cities. And in 20 years from now, that will be close to 70%, the concentration in urban places. 1 billion people will be over 60 years old by 2022. Therefore, we are facing an aging and more urban population, which is more knowledgeable, more experienced, better informed, and as a consequence of that, much more demanding. New travelers, therefore, will be seeking experiences and not only services, and this will force you to be innovative and creative in the design of products. Philip Kotler, whom you know as the father of marketing, tells us marketing is not necessarily the art of selling what you produce, but know what you need to produce. And finally, as much as tourism's continued expansion is welcome news, it also comes with a very serious responsibility, as we need to manage that growth, maximizing tourism's great potential and ensuring inclusive economic growth, social development, and environmental preservation. Let me close by leaving you with some fundamental values extracted from the Global Code of Ethics for Tourism, which should guide us all in ensuring that the benefits from the sector are widely and equitably distributed, balancing high volumes with high values. Some of these values lie in using tourism as a means to contribute to poverty reduction, promote gender equality and generate decent employment, exploit tourism as a means for peace and understanding, promote the concept of corporate social responsibility, facilitate access to capacity building, education, and training, contribute also to the education of tourists on the tolerance and respect towards the religious and cultural differences of the places they visit, ensure that tourism destinations, products, and services are accessible to all, regardless their physical limitations, disability, or age, promote fair competition, avoiding misleading information and advertising, ensure cultural, social, and environmental sustainability, preserving our biodiversity and addressing climate change risks. And finally, ensure freedom of travel for the peoples of the world and protect tourists' welfare. We count on you for all this. And I really wish you a brilliant future in this industry and hope that you will be able to look beyond what you can see. And quoting Winston Churchill, when he said, "It is always wise to look ahead, but difficult to look further than what you can see." Good luck, and thank you very much.
We will now begin the delivery of awards to the Roches Marbella 32nd class of the Postgraduate Diploma in International Hotel Management, whose closing ceremony we are celebrating today. Ahora tendrá lugar el acto de entrega de credenciales a los alumnos de la 32ª promoción del posgrado en Dirección Hotelera Internacional, cuya ceremonia de clausura hoy celebramos. Ajagita Vadania, please come forward. Francisco Javier Alique Zomeño. Diana Aramburu Duclos. Almagul Atkieva. Lucía Borges Isidro. Pablo Buenrosella. Alexandra Bykova. Iván Cañete Molero. Andrea Elisiguy La Cadena. María Benedita Fonseca Martins Alves Bernardo. María Victoria García García. Diego García González. Максим Гурбанов. Meline Arutinan. Lichin Juan. Estevao Ivens Brandao Gaga da Câmara. Mane Kachatran. Dina Kulikova. Rocío Martínez del Río. Pauline Meos. Анастасия Мельникова. María Luisa Moreno Elvira. Sara Moreno Samper. T. Diep An Nguyen. Alexander Pankrahin. Pedro Ricardo Ribeiro de Oliveira. Полина Радивилова. Jasmine Rodriguez Silva. Adrián Gonzalo Rodríguez Martínez. Shadwae Saxena. Gil Salema Pinto Basto. Giovanna Salerno. Cristina Samataeva. Borja Serrano Fernández de Var. Guilherme Simões Pires Duvens Pinto. Karina Ulrich. Raquel Shinobu Val Fujihara. And María Isabel Zafra Pérez. I now have the pleasure of introducing you to Ms. María Luisa Moreno, who will speak on behalf of the postgraduate students. Tiene la palabra, en nombre de los alumnos de posgrado en Dirección Hotelera Internacional, la compañera María Luisa Moreno.
Dear graduates, family, faculty, authorities, ladies and gentlemen, and all the ones that are following the ceremony through the website. I feel very proud to be here representing my class of PG and forming part of this big family called Le Roche. First of all, and on behalf of my classmates and me myself, I would like to thank our family for giving us the opportunity of living this amazing experience. While I was looking for inspiration to prepare the speech, I found the study plan we had to write before coming here, with the question why I wanted to study here in La Roche. Now, I can assure you, it's not a coincidence that I highlighted the opportunity to meet, work, and study together with the human team that makes up Roches Marbella. La Roche has given us not only knowledge and a lot of strength for the future, but also the opportunity to meet so many amazing people. And I'm not talking about the friends we have made in class, that for sure, but in the whole Le Roche. We have lived so many good and hard times together in so little time that I feel you like my second family. We have so many people to thank. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. Thank you to the reception staff, the girls of cleaning, the team of maintenance, the administration and academic staff, Magdalena, the lady of the laundry, that has become the mother of more than one of us during these months. The IT department, Ben and his amazing photos. Jose Luis and his morning joy, the library team. We have no idea how we'll have passed without your "be quiet, please." The threats of Miss Flor to the dark points for not following the grooming standards. Miss Gilda, the mom of all here in Le Roche. And for sure, Mr. Lopez and Mr. Martillago, the heart of all Le Roche parties. Thank you all, and a special thank you to you, all our teachers, Mr. Loiti, Mr. Jebet, Mr. Blanco, Mr. González, Mr. Shah, Mr. Merino, Mr. Ryan, Mr. Ojeda, Miss Garrido, Miss Montero, Mr. Rodríguez, Miss Taylor, Miss Manzaneque, Miss Manseo, the kitchen team, Chef O'Keefe, Chef Chapman, Chef Hernandez, and Chef Barton, and for sure, Miss Veronica and Mr. Rebora, our connection to the coming future. Thank you all for your patience and for having made this experience unique. And also, I want to give a special thank you to the BBA Le Rochian that have formed part of our lives. Thank you all for making it memorable and worthwhile. Yesterday in the rehearsal, Mr. Soler told us a phrase of Nelson Mandela that I would like to point out. It always seems impossible until it's done. After 5 months of intensive hospitality classes, full of hard work, stress, and long nights in the library, but also a lot of celebrating, fun, and amazing friendship, we can say we beat PG. It is incredible, 5 months. And it feels like yesterday when Mr. Loiti tried to convince us that the postgraduate program was really intensive and we should be up to date with the work. And I remember a couple of weeks ago, we were complaining that how can they schedule 9 exams in less than 2 weeks with all the endless projects still to submit, and we did it. Lastly, let me give you an advice for the future. Be happy and keep on smiling. No matter what happens, just look on the bright side of the things, and the sun will shine for you wherever you are. Work where you want to work. Be like you want to be. Give the best of you. Enjoy the moment and have fun. Make people grow with you and exploit the opportunities that life provides you, because the past has fled. What you expect is absent, but the present is ours. Thank you very much, Le Roche, for this opportunity, and congratulations to all.
We will now begin the presentation of awards to the Roches Marbella 21st class of the Bachelor of Business Administration in International Hotel Management, whose closing ceremony we are celebrating today. Ahora tendrá lugar el acto de entrega de credenciales a los alumnos de la 21ª promoción de título universitario en Administración Hotelera Internacional, cuya ceremonia de clausura hoy celebramos. Ms. Robin Anyonge, please. Hamza Badi. José María Caro Alavari. Pedro Miguel de Almeida Pereira Codinho López. Pedro María de Melo Breiner Félix da Costa. Esin de Adato. Mamdou Mohamed Mamdou Hussein Azad. Álvaro García Arroyo. Adam Mohamed Zohir Mohad Wahid Grana. João Gomes Neves. Benjamin Hazud. Igor Pablo Otmazarovsky. Andrei Kostin Ivan. Dinara Maidan. Augusto Angelo Marin. Pedro Nicolás Moretti. Gabriel Nicolás Palma Muñoz. Pedro do Carmo Pereira da Silva da Costa Álvarez. Francisco Miguel Rodríguez Márquez. Luis Serra Hospital. Nazari Shapovalov. Анастасия Степанова. Наталья Тарасова. Enrique Manuel Teixeira Rosa. Margarita Tiza. Antonio Torres Castelló. Sergio Vega Pascual. And now I will announce the students graduating with merits. Giovanna Magdal Arana Yanes. Patricia Baño Pasquín. Arturo Adrián Jiménez Cerdeira. Caroline Yvette Onodi. Katarina Pavlovich. Karina Vashanko. And now I will announce students graduating with distinction. Maria Natasha Kusumastuti. Desiree Pera. Niño Alexis Carlo Yatco García.
Marta Lopez. Graduating with honors. Yoonmi Kim. With honors and distinction, Ana Pinto de Andrade Dionisio.
And last but not least, graduating with honors and distinction, Agate Viktorova. I'm very sorry. And now school's general manager, Mr. Carlos Diaz de la Lastra, will announce that we are all graduating finally.
Dear students, congratulations, you are currently graduated. Congratulations. You can celebrate it.
And I now have the pleasure of introducing you to Ms. Marta Lopez and Mr. Nicolás Moretti, who will speak on behalf of the BBA students. Tiene la palabra en nombre de los alumnos del BBA, los compañeros Marta López and Mr. Nicolás Moretti.
Good afternoon to everyone. For us, it is an honor to be here today representing all BBA 7 students. This story started in August 2011 when over 100 kids arrived to Roches Marbella to start a hospitality bachelor degree. We were all nervous to find out who our future roommate would be, what would we do for the following weeks, and what could we expect from our first internship abroad. Today, in December 2013, 43 of those kids are graduating together, and we would like to dedicate our last words to these people who are missing today, either because they continue their studies somewhere else, because they changed semester, or because they left.
In most cases, the speeches that are said during graduation talk about how life in university turns you into an adult, which is true, they do, but we have never seen or heard about a university that puts you more in the wild than the Roches. Students come from all over the world, stay for 5 months with a roommate that they have never seen, spoken to before. It could be different or it could be similar to you, and then proceed to do a 4-month internship. If you're lucky enough, you work as a waiter for at least 40 hours a week and you get paid a decent survival salary. This is when you become an adult. You prioritize what's important, what to do with your time, money, and energy. If you can't do everything. If you struggle with anything, your parents will be there to support you and give you advice, but they won't be there to do the work for you. If my first internship taught me anything, is that you have to work hard to get what you want. We believe that if it was a good internship, it will question your will to pursue this career. Second year is a whole different thing. Not everybody comes back because they might find it too harsh for them, but the ones that do come back think that they know it all once they start their second year. So far, you've experienced very similar things like success, failure, struggle, and happiness, which bring you closer to one another. You start sharing experiences and seeing that no matter your religion, culture, you're similar because in reality, you always first try to relate with people with the same background as yours. But when you come back, your scope of acceptance increases. You start accepting others' cultures and values. To be honest, I never pictured myself being friends with individuals so different from one another. Second year was tough. For the ones that thought that they knew how to work in the kitchen, soon realized that it's not as easy as it looks. On the other hand, third year was a sign that we didn't know it all. We still had fun and learned by managing all the first-year students. It was our first approach to a management position, and we certainly took advantage of it. Last but not least, BBA 6 and 7 arrived. We chose a specialization that better matched our future plans. Studies were no longer a matter of memorization, but of understanding and integrating the personal experience and knowledge acquired before. Looking back at these 4 years, I know that despite everybody working in different places, we will always have a connection with one another. We will have those little things and memories with each individual that bring us closer together. At the end of the day, those little memories are what make life so interesting and unique.
We all have different nationalities, different cultures, and different aims, but we all lived as a family. As in every family, we have experienced memorable moments. Some of them were wonderful, others not that much. But this is how life it is, full of ups and downs. Over this time, we all made mistakes. However, mistakes are not there to stop us, but to teach us how to face them next time. Mistakes are not a failure. Not learning from them is a failure. We have the courage to accept that we're not perfect. Nothing is, and no one is, and that's okay. We owe a huge debt of gratitude to the people who were there for us, no matter the time, the day, or the effort they had to put on us. These people are our parents. Thank you for supporting us in more ways than is possible to count. Nonetheless, we have the privilege to be guided by a group of professionals, our teachers. Thank you for your patience and dedication, and for being more than teachers in some cases. You taught us how to think out of the box, how to apply the knowledge gained, and to stand up when a stone made us fall. I encourage you to keep fighting for maintaining the high standards of education that brought the reputation that Roches Marbella has today. This institution could not be run without the effort of the rest of the staff members who took care of us and inspired us to become better people and love this industry of hospitality.
Thank you.
Benjamin Franklin once said,
Sorry.
Benjamin Franklin once said, "Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. involved me, and I learned. Now it is time to move on and start a new chapter of our lives. Graduation is not the end, but the beginning. Thank you and good luck, guys.
Thank you now.
The closing ceremony of the 32nd class of the Postgraduate Diploma in International Hotel Management and the 21st class of the Bachelor of Business Administration and International Hotel Management of the Roches Marbella has now officially concluded. Thank you.